I'm gonna hope this is gonna work. Probably won't. Hey, Big Up Stream Elements is actually showing up. At least the auto moderation will be working. Big Up's Codename Seasons. Thank you for the follow from on the 5th. I don't know if that would have been yesterday or the day before. I'm assuming that would have been yesterday, but I'm not sure. I didn't even bother to do the time conversion. Maybe I can use this as like a little opportunity to vlog while staring at the rice paddy field. Hello. But I guess to the future review of this stream when I upload it onto YouTube. I've been here for the past couple of days. Been pretty good. We had a nice little party and everything last night. It's a good way to celebrate for my grandmother. We had a lot of folks come by, and now it's just kind of chilling and spending the morning. Kind of barely waking up. Feels like home? It kind of is. What's up, Chalky? Hello, Veterans Now. Hello, Miss Shark. Hello. You'll have to forgive the lack of music, and I don't know what the ambient noise is going to sound like. This is a short style stream, just to kind of hang out and chill for a bit. Oh my gosh. Barry, it doesn't... I'm not going to be able to do the notifications. I'll have to remind myself to play any of the notifications if I ever stream again. Well, if I ever stream again, you know what I mean. When I get back to the States. But big ups, thank you for the 500 bits. Hey Playboy, if I'm in New Jersey and I'm dating a Filipino model half my age, you better come back with 7 wives, or I'm losing all respect. Go ahead and lose respect for me now. Oh man, I gotta get a trim. I'm looking a little rough. We need to definitely look less rough right now. It's okay, you read the message. Look, I'll do the TTS, alright? I don't know if I'm going to do a little jig for it. You didn't have to donate the bits, but I do appreciate it. But that's pretty cool if you're hanging out with the lady that you showed off. She's a cutie, I will say that. I do respect that. Better not be at home, boy. No, I'm not at home. You could be more buff too. Come on, man. I could use a lot of buffs. Right now I'm chilling out by the side house. Kind of just been watching everything this morning. We had a lot of rain yesterday, but it just seems to have went away. Seems to be very quick. We have a scheduled brownout on Sunday. It's going to be from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., I believe. 6 to 6. So 12 hours, no power. Thank goodness I have battery banks. The battery banks will help facilitate the ability to recharge the phone. Not my only source of entertainment, but it's my main source of entertainment. She's been flying over. It'll fill us a lot, though. Looks very relaxing. It is very relaxing. It's a definite change of pace than being at home and kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but doing the 9 to 5 grind in front of a computer and then just doing the grind in front of a computer again. I don't know. It's mentally grating, but here everything kind of slows down, which is nice. Been out for a walk a couple times. I've already been filming random things that I've been trying. One of which is, it wasn't any different, but a couple of pictures I've been posting up on Discord, they kept mocking the fact that the Mountain Dew looked extra glowy green. I think it was just because of the bottle. Per karma, I am going to save 1 bottle of empty Mountain Dew, because I mean, it's just Mountain Dew. It just tastes with cane sugar than corn syrup. And he wants me to mail him an empty bottle of Mountain Dew. I gotta make sure I clean it off properly so there's no DNA evidence on there, so he doesn't try to clone me. At least that was the joke that we told on Discord. It does that from this time of year in Oceania, yeah. It's more grounding than how I described it. Oh, yo, Ann, way overseas. I just got back from Guangzhou a few days ago. Big ups, Guangzhou. Can't remember if that is I can't remember if that's a coastal area or not. I'm not familiar enough with my Chinese provinces to be able to pick those out. But hopefully you're doing good, Lefty. Look, wait, Lefty, look over here. Here's the cows. The cows are over there. Shenzhen, Hong Kong, South coastal China. Ah, okay. Makes more sense, I suppose. I'd be more willing to do the live tours. However, I am currently on Wi-Fi, so I'm kind of restricted. I thought about doing the mobile, but the service for Verizon isn't really even that good out here. So I think I'd be struggling even if I did try to. I don't know. I'll debate it. I'll see how much I can get away with, and I might do a live stream walking around. I am without the GoPro. We are doing this via the phone, which is okay. You know, it works. It's relaxing as fuck. Yeah, it's relaxing in a way. We're out in Cebu. We're out nearer to the coast, which is nice. It's only maybe half a kilometer away if I were to walk that way towards the beach, which is cool. I noticed there's a lot of construction as of late that they've been doing out on the national highway, which is down there. Old school is nice. Yeah. I don't know. Part of me wanted to kind of boot up to kind of see how things were. I've been getting partial updates on the guy situation type deal. He looks like he's been having fun. He's already done his top 20 disappointing gaming moments. I don't know what the hell he titled it. But from the sounds of the list and some of the reasons he was giving, it sounds like we had a majority of game did not make me a whole lot of money, therefore not good. That's a shame that he was kind of going through that route, but I guess that's the way that we're going to pretend that content is meant to be. It's meant to be bought and sold and spent and all that shit. Hello, Move One. I'm glad you did. I'm getting the trip vicariously through you. The guy will still be unhinged when you get back, don't worry. Well, I'm not terribly worried, but I check up on Discord before I go to bed and after I wake up just to see how things were, because before I'm going to bed, it's like, I guess it's already prime time. He's already in the middle of his day stream. So I get to see get to hear all the updates and everything. And people ping me occasionally, so they're like, Ann, did you see this? I'm like, wow. He really is a little bit of a cheeky shit. Thank you for the Prime sub, Lefty. Enjoy your Bezos bucks. Don't spend it all in one place. I'll pretend I won't spend it all in one place. Right now we got let me see. I don't want to show you the wallet, but look, the Bezos bucks will be transformed into these kind of bucks. They got cool like people on here. It's the Republica and Filipinas. We got a bunch of historical figures on here and whatnot. Current exchange rate, at least when I think the current exchange rate is like 1 to 58, but what you can currently get right now, 1 to 55, if you're lucky. Yeah, you can do it for polls. I found out in Boat Game that apparently 4 of the skins were getting banned. I did take my time to purchase one of the skins before they were banned. It was for Napoli, so if you end up looking up Lane's Napoli Bunny Girl outfit, I do have that available. And we did purchase that. It was the last thing I was able to purchase before, it go in a ban world. Nice view. Big ups. Thank you, Egg Gang. Yeah, banned skins. Imagine that. Yeah, those nuts are cool. American currency, boring as fuck. Yeah. Let's see. We got the 100. We got Ferdinand Marcos Jr. It's pretty cool looking. Look at that. On the back, you got a Mayon volcano. Wow. It's pretty neat. I think it's easier to see like this. Because if I hold it up like this, it's transparent. We got the 50. We got Sergio Osmena. Alright. Back we got some fish. It's for Tala Lake. It's kind of hard to see it. The 50's kind of crinkly. $20 is even worse shape right now. Whew. Yeah, it's really rough shape. I'll probably spend it. I'll probably use it to pay for some kind of sweet or something. And we got a couple of coins. And then, of course, as needed, we have the currently unavailable to use American Fun Bucks. So if we need, look, I'm going to do a Jumanji spread right here. We're doing the Jumanji spread. So we need the American Fun Bucks. We're good to go. We just gotta go and trade it in. Hey. Did I tell my mom I said hi? I will tell her directly. Sleeping. I don't know where Mom went. I
have a fish.
Hold up. Guys, you want to see a fresh fish? Ah, look at that. That's pretty good. We're...
Oh.
Whoa.
Small.
Yeah, it's like Dave's got us a fish.
This one.
That's pretty neat. What kind?
This is a mol.
Mol?
It's called this mol. Ow.
Wait, where did you go this morning?
Yeah.
To...
There's a delivery.
To...
In Shuttle.
Nice. Mercury Benzie. Shut up. Hello, Sweet Bean. Hello. We're over live from the Philippines. We're currently hanging out, at least for a little bit before, I don't know, before I have to worry about not hanging out anymore. Sorry, I'm scrolling up. Australian notes have animals that appear under UV lights and stuff as security measures. That's actually pretty neat. I still have a bunch of yuan left over. Feels odd carrying pictures of Mao and my Velcro. Yeah, it's going to be hard to trade those out. How far can 100 US bill get you? I guess it depends on what you're trying to get. I guess you need a point of reference, but I mean, you can get quite a bit for 100. It definitely has gotten different in terms of conversion as of late, so I guess maybe not so much as compared to maybe the last time I was here, but you know what it is. Have I taken shots of Datu Puti and had spaghetti with cut up hot dogs yet? I have not had spaghetti with cut up hot dogs. We did have, oh man, I guess I'm gonna have to show. If you're in the Discord, you know what? I'll shoot you a picture, Net Bear. We had lechon last night, so a whole roasted pig. I should have took a picture of the aftermath, but it just would have been a picture of a skeleton. But we have a whole roasted pig that was served last night. I think you get a kick out of looking at it, but some people probably wouldn't. So I'm kind of glad that I can't show it. I wouldn't say I'm loaded though. Plenty of cash on hand. I promised me some of her cooking. Yeah. Sorry, I'm scrolling back up. But big ups. Now guys, my dad keeps sending me fishing photos instead of buying me QVC. Oh my god, I paid for the fish. Why I gotta do work to get it ready to eat. Looks nice. And it's hitting the Ladyboy strip on the nightly. No way. I've done hot dogs with Kraft Blue Box, mac and cheese, and ketchup, and shit's good. It's, well, I guess it really is different. Because, I mean, like, when I was younger, Vienna sausage and rice, that was a staple. Maruchan ramen, that's a staple. Hot dogs and spaghetti, that's a staple. It's just, you know, I'm supposed to be on vacation. I am technically on vacation. It's first thing in the morning, dingus. Come on, dingus. I'm like, everybody else is just getting up anyway. I kind of went to bed early. Definitely not in the Moro area. No. Wish it was sunny and warm like this. 10 inches of snow here. I heard the East Coast got a bit of snow. I ended up having a message from my brother. He was like, yeah, it kind of sucks. There's a lot of black ice. Everything's kind of covered. I was like, all right, man. Well, make sure you at least toss out the trash. We got to make sure there's not a whole lot that's kind of piling up and whatnot. We do pig roast often back home, so it's not unsettling to me. Oh my gosh, okay, Bean, I am going to post it up then. I'll hit up Nethbear and Bean after this. I'll DM you guys a picture of the pig. I think you guys will enjoy it. It was just flakes in North New Jersey. Well, unfortunately, from what I heard, I think we got about 5 or 6 inches. And I just heard it was a lot of black ice, and my brother was like, yeah, everybody's just working from home. Nobody wanted to be in the office. And when I was there for the first day, I was like, yeah, nah. There's no way. I missed the snow. Yeah, I did. Lucky me, I suppose. Maryland and the South, Pennsylvania got the most. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Aqua? We're doing chill hangout. This was just for me to document the fact that, I don't know, I'm still alive. I'm not dead yet. I gotta tell you guys, a update from when I did the flight. I had a lot of connecting flights. It was a 14-hour was the longest leg. It was from Los Angeles to Taipei. We flew in through Starlux. I've never done Starlux before. Apparently it's a Taiwanese base? I've done like China Air before. I've done Japan Air. Japan Air was, I think it's Japan Air. Japan Air was pretty decent. I know China Air was kind of whatever. Starlux was really, really good. The room wasn't too bad for economy. Couldn't sleep, but that's just because I have trouble sleeping on a plane. The in-flight meals were great. I wish I took pictures at a nice, like a chicken salad with fruit and whatnot for a breakfast thing, and I had like a pork and rice with seaweed, and that was really, really good for the dinner. And I gotta say, I was rather impressed. The Baja Mead didn't end. Yeah, the Baja Mead did not technically end. It's oh yeah, okay, no, it didn't end me. Yeah, I'm not dead from it. We did have some San Miguel last night, although I didn't partake a whole lot into it. Stuck with San Miguel Light. And no, I did not have the Red Horse. Sweet Fence Pants. That's my cousin's son's pants. Apparently, he had it hanging up there because I had to be washed because he was sitting there climbing around and getting it all dirty and everything. But big ups. We got the fence pants right there. Hey, come on, man. Hang some of the clothes up to dry. It's old world. Say hello to the Marines for me. The Baja Mead is going to grow into a Boglum if left alone long enough. I am tempted on asking my brother if he'll go and make sure to burp them. But, I mean, they don't need any further burping at this point. At this point, they just kind of need to settle. I'm wondering whether or not, after coming back after 2.5 weeks, whether or not they're going to have a different discoloration now. Hope I'm having a fun chill time. It's been pretty interesting. It's been pretty fun. I think some of the worries are whether or not I'm being entertained. Lucky boy! It's Lucky Boy. Come here. Lucky boy. He's partially blind. He's got cataract. He's looking for handouts. It's okay, bud. You want to sit down here? It's okay. It's okay, Popper. He's one of the last dogs that my grandma had. He's rather old, so yeah. Look, he wanted to hang out over here. He just needs to lay down. But he's one of the last dogs that my grandma had before she passed away. He's about 15. I think it's about 15 years old. He eats, whenever we have any food, of course, he'll end up eating the leftovers as well. My mom's been making a big deal of going and giving him table scraps, which, I mean, it's fine. I ended up bringing home a bunch of egg fried rice and pork. So he had that the first day I came by. But he's a pretty chill dog. Tevin wants me to tell you, Rue, that he's withholding his resub. Oh my god, because you won't give him a bigger shout out. His words. I'll give him a shout out, but like I can't do like a big celebratory thing. You like Balut, or however you spell it? I'm not a fan. Balut, I think it's with I think it's B-U-L-U-T. I think that's how it's spelled. Well, based on my hands, yeah. That's how you can tell it's Anne. It's the hands. Even if you saw my face, I would just be some guy with a beard. I don't know. But I'm not a fan of Balut. It's I know it's an acquired thing. I was talking to one of my cousins about it, and he was like, you know, what is your favorite dish from the Philippines? It's like, well, I like adobo. It's just a classic and whatnot, you know. And he asked me if I like Balut. It's like, no, not really. I'm kind of traumatized by it. He's like, oh, yeah, well, it's really, really good. You add a little bit of vinegar and whatnot. It's really, really good. I was like, yeah. The one thing that I was soy beard. Oh, wow. This guy. I do have to get it trimmed, though, for real. It's been growing like a wild mane. And we need to hack it to shreds. You have sandy brown hair, and I'm 6'3". I don't have sandy brown hair. I got black hair. Although, if you look at the beard, it's also graying due to a lot of stress. At least I'm starting to get grays in there. I'm like DSP. It's not that I have a patchy beard. I have grays. For real. Ooh. Looked up Filipino adobo. Shit looks dank. Yeah. American palate Ann. Kinda, sorta. Like, I can do Dinaguan, but that's you remember how I said during DSP tries it, I hoped he would do pork blood soup. That's one that I can do. I'm okay with, but I mean, it depends. But it is funny. I kind of wanted him to do it because I wanted him to kind of freak out over it, potentially. Of course, he never ended up doing it, so you know. I tried adobo from a Filipino restaurant after Phil refused to eat it. It was excellent. Yeah, I don't know why on earth he made such a big deal about it. Quote unquote, too many bones or something like that. Black hair boys, yeah. Ship me cases of Red Horse, please, sir. That shit's... No, thank you. I don't need to go about chasing the horse. But that's fine. If Tevin wants to hold his resub, that's okay. I don't know how I could give a bigger shout out. I will give him a shout out if he wants to. I'll give him a shout out if he just shows up. I'll give him a shout out if he shows up. Currently, the method in which I am displaying to you guys, I have my phone propped up on two little plates. So that way I could kind of like prop it up and read the chat at the same time. I'm not breaking the plates. But it's like the only way in which I can kind of, like I'm sitting down, kind of, I don't know how else to explain it. I'm sitting down and there's one of my feet. There you go. You have an actual... You know what? Bachi will never have to ask ever again, can I see Anne's feet? There will be one time in one stream where I purposely showed foot. And he could be like, oh, shoot, there's a foot. Quick tell Bachi. There you go. He'll have that one time out at a rice paddy field he saw my foot. Don't clip it. I don't even think of the bot's working. I hope the bot's not working. It can't be active. You're gonna have to do the clip manually. Don't worry, the stream will be... Well, shoot. I'll make it public when I end the stream, and I think I have to do it via the non-mobile app, because I don't know how to make it public. I hate it, because I did it on YouTube Studio, because I can't do it through the app. I made all of the past streams I did back in December. I have them lined up so they'll start releasing during the weekdays. If I did it right, around 9 a.m. So, any of those past streams, they should be at least archived. Public stream nails the trolls are going to... Wait, public stream nails the trolls are going to pull a he will not divide us and triangulate Anne's position from here. Dingus, you know I showed off the geolocation for this area. That was like one of my very, 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 very first Twitch streams. And one of the very, 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 very first clips was me going and store. And store. And it's literally the store down the street. I'm streaming. I'm streaming. You can't remember? Well, no, that stream should be public. I think it should be archived on the YouTube chat or YouTube channel. I think, maybe. You know what? It may not actually be. It may not be a public archive. It may just be that clip, just Anne's store. I can't remember what else I showed off on there, but maybe I did keep it kind of private. It is public. All right. Well, there you go. Yeah, that doggo is Lucky Boy. He's one of the last dogs from my grandma. He's just kind of hanging out. I was also showing earlier. Motorcycle spotted? Yeah. Motorcycles are over there. Hey! Also have, there are the cows over there. We got the roosters in the back. The roosters are over that way. Yeah, actually. You know what? Let's see how strong the, let's see how strong the signal is. Not right now. I'm doing a live stream to say hey to everybody. Wanna say hey?
Yeah. Hello, good morning. For your bloggers?
Yeah. It's for my chat. It's we're just kind of hanging out and whatnot. I'm just trying to.
We go upstairs and
Whoa.
we'll see the views.
My only problem is I'm kind of limited to the Wi-Fi, so.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
you
okay.
need to connect Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I might do the network maybe tomorrow and see how far I can go, but.
Yeah, just connect data. Maybe.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try maybe later or maybe tomorrow, but right now, no. So. I was gonna show them the roosters. Let's see. We got the chickens. We got the chickens. Got the chickens. Got the chickens. I'll probably start lagging. pigs. And we got a big pig. See these guys? Well, they're fighters. That's all I'm gonna say. Whew. I gotta go way out back to get to the goats, so I can't really show the goats right now, nor the turkeys, because I'm kind of limited, but they would be further back out there. They're pigs that don't beg. Well, they are pigs. See, for me to get back there, I would have to cut through and then go all the way back there. And then you have to do a little bit of climbing, but that's where I would have to go for the goats. Boy, let me set this back down. Think animals. So, that's our rice farm. Yeah, those are all the rice shoots that have already been planted. It's as pale as me. Don't worry. I have to darken up. That's one of my prerequisites. I have to get a little bit darker. Not be so, you know. This is crazy. This is the most immersive Stardew stream I've ever seen. Shut up. Spray tan? No, we're not going to do a spray tan. No, wait. Okay, good. You can swipe the chat away! Oh my gosh, this is like a game changer. It's horrible though, because I'm trying to like... If I had a bigger screen, this would be so much easier, but it sucks. Anne's Podunk Farm. The pig big pig. No banana trees though. No, we do have mango, but no banana trees. They don't see happy to see you? Yeah, probably not. Showing cock on stream. So many cocks. Tell that guy to treat you with respect or I'm going to the next flight. Metro Manila represent. Oh, man. Okay. Food picks, or it didn't happen. Don't worry. I have a bunch of food picks. We had... let me see. We're getting up again. We had a whole bunch of people that were over yesterday, and we had a whole buffet line thing set up too. It was kind of nuts, but we had a whole lot of food, and we still got a whole lot of leftover food too. A lot of sweets and stuff. How far can I get around? And why? Why not? That's one of the other dogs. That one's newer. He yaps a lot. He's a big yapper. Nice bikes? Yeah. It's the cousins. A lot of drinking. He's a good guard dog. Yeah, he does his job for yapping. That's the main building over there. It's a lot more modernized than what I'm used to. Let me see. Oh man, I don't want to wake nobody up though. I don't know who's asleep. I should You know what? I don't want to bother nobody. Man, come on. Got so many bottles. That's for Grandma. We had a good service for her. We ended up going to church as well, and we stopped by the graveyards, made sure to have everything cleaned up. It involves cleaning up the grave site, burning some candles, saying some prayers. So, thanks, Chowder. I appreciate it. Guess the gang has to give a prayer. Face cam. There wasn't face cam. Bikes, no. Somebody confirmed there wasn't face cam. There wasn't face cam. Don't say there was face cam, or else I'm gonna have to delete the stream. There was. No, I don't trust Nurgle. Hello, Tevin. No idea. No. I don't believe Nurgle. Okay, well there you go. I just got here, so I don't know. Yeah, I made sure. I kind of have it kind of obscured on the front. I kind of have, like, put something on it. So, I know not to trust Nurgle, and I'm always kind of watching where I'm pointing things, because I know where most of the reflections are around here. On one of the videos, though, that I did the recordings of the inside, I do have to do a little bit of editing, because I realized the bathroom mirror was in a position where it'll probably show part of my face. So I do actually have to be careful for that. But that's about it. On the Gam photo? It's okay if you see a reflection on Gam. Can't be helped on that. I can't help with whatchamacallit. I had to hyper-analyze the fair vids to make sure I didn't show Nurgle my face. Mirror was reflecting the whole time, huh? Getting me now. Don't dox yourself. I mean, it's not really going to do a whole lot. I do the preventative measures, but then I do shit like this, and in reality, you know, it's whatever. But, you just do what you can do. If you can't do it, then you don't worry about it, you know? I know where Dingus is. I know where Dingus is, too. My Dingus is right here, in my chat, talking to me. How hot is it there? It's about 80... It's like 82 degrees, I think, right now. It's very humid. It did rain last night. But I don't know if it's slated to rain again today. But it is quite humid. It's not bad, though. Like, I can survive it. If it was another 15 degrees hotter, I'd be dead. But right now, I'm okay with it. If you got a nice breeze going on, it's not that bad. Having a fan run, it's not that bad. Obviously, Nurgle, because the fair vids had gigantic banners advertising exactly where I was, right? My face would just scare people. Lol, look like a homeless caveman. Look, don't feel bad, Chowder. Just don't. Just wear a mask and a hat. I do have a hat, but I don't have a mask. I think it's better that way. Big ups to almighty _ Tevin, who gave me a shout out earlier. I don't know if he's currently watching right now, but if he can hear the sound of my voice, I do appreciate it very much. Thank you for the shout out. It's okay. I can give a shout out even without a sub. It's just kind of like we're here relaxing. We're chilling out in the Philippines, live from Cebu. We're coming at you. You see that radio tower right over there, kind of thing? That's where we're coming from. We're deploying the drones from out there. That's where they're coming from. He said he had you open in a tab. All right, because how many days? So we're here until the 21st, I believe, and then it'll be time for the journey back. Met a lot of cool people for the party last night. There's this cool couple that came by, one of my mother's cousins, so I don't know if it's like a distant, I don't know what the relation is. Look, by relation. And she was married to an Austrian guy named Gunther. I got to talk to a dude named Gunther, and he was pretty cool. And he talked about politics, and we obviously talked about the immigration crisis, so that was a thing. And then I talked to, oh man, I can't remember his name. He was a teacher for like 50 years. Man. But we got to talk about how when I was a kid, he taught me how to scare the devils away by doing little hand motions and whatnot. It was like, whoa! So he scared me when I was a kid to kind of keep the demons away or something like that. Time is it? Your time zone's way too close to mine. What time is it? I think we're in an 11-hour time difference from Eastern, so whatever it says, I can't really swipe to see what it's at. I think we're like near 10 o'clock, I think. Last time I looked. Yeah. Anne met an Austrian painter who talked about politics. Hey Anne, hope you're having a good trip. It looks a lot better than it is over here. Don't say that. You're making it sound like you're frozen in or something. It's not that bad, you know. 8:12 p.m. If it's 8:12 in the Eastern, then it's 9:12 or 9:12 a.m. in over here, I believe. That's how I've been trying to remember it. It's an hour backwards and then reverse the time, and then that's how I'm remembering it. It's an 11-hour difference. I wonder if it's cheaper to live there. I guess it depends. I mean, technically with my salary, it would be cheaper to live here. But, I mean, that would require me to be able to work from home or, well, work remotely and be able to have that money converted over. I mean, technically, yes, but it still would be a problem. I'm 3 hours ahead. Okay, that makes sense. Big ups UNFW1 with 31-month resub at tier 1. They said, I'm hoping you're having fun. I'm having fun. That was one of the questions that was asked a couple of times, worried whether or not I was enjoying myself. I am. It's I don't have to, I don't know how to explain it. It's not that normal worry, comparatively speaking, when you're having to worry about, like, doing work and shit. It's kind of, things are a lot slowed down. It's, a lot more laid back, which is nice. At some point later, I have to go down to the beach, so I already have the beach wear ready to go. I'm not going to do a whole lot of swimming though. I'll probably do a lot of sunbathing, if anything. Maybe wade in, but I'm not big when it comes to swimming. Got a big bad phobia when it comes to the deep blue ocean. Who's that guy on the scooter? It's, wait, the guy who's driving up there? Oh, it's probably one of the neighbors. Yeah, vibes are strong. Watch out for sharks, yeah. The water is really, really nice and clear where we're at. It's harder to say closer towards the cities, of course, but they're pretty pristine out here. More so out in the outlying islands as well. Am I going to pee in the ocean? I think that's where you're supposed to pee, inside the ocean. Almost drowned twice. Yeah, there was a really, really bad rip current that had pulled me out when I was a lot younger. And I always had bad negative association with the ocean ever since, so I'm not a fan. I can do a pool, even with a deep pool, but when it comes to an ocean, it's something that just worries me. If I can't touch the ground, I don't want to really go too far out. So it's one of those things. And actual farm boy? No, I wouldn't say so. I don't have the tenacity to do the kind of work that folks do. There are a lot of coral reefs around those beaches. Yes, there are. Fan service beach episode. I don't know if I would call it a fan service episode. Like I said, I'll try and check out what my options are for data plans. I'll see if I can, with Verizon, do like a SIM plan or something. Maybe like extend it out just for a month. And if it's worth it, I'll do that and see whether or not I can just carry you all over to the beach. I don't know what the signal would be over there, because I mean, even around here, I'm only working with about 2 bars. So that's why I was saying I don't even know how on earth it would be just with Verizon's network alone. Anne has really just fled the USA because the mead came alive. Have fun, take care, dude. All right, well, I appreciate Jay Masao. And going to be going to the nude beach, seeing the ladies. No, you don't have to worry about that. The beaches around here is mostly for fishing communities and whatnot. There's not. There are expats that are further down towards the main cities. That's where you'll see a lot of folks that are frequent beachgoers and whatnot. But I mean, those are the expats. We don't deal with those folks around here, I mean, for the most part. I have seen a lot of foreigners, though. I'm very quick to spot them. And I notice even going towards the shopping district and everything, I'm used to seeing maybe 1 or 2, maybe from the UK or Australia or something. But I've seen at least 2 or 3 dozen just out doing casual shopping. And I keep thinking to myself, like, how many more people are over here nowadays, I don't expect it. Most of the nude beaches here are shut because people complain about naked people on the nude beach. Yeah, alright, makes sense. People leaving the winter behind. Luigi, chill. Yeah, so this was, for the most part, this was to document first couple of days being here. Kind of been relaxing, kind of been chilling. I've heard, or at least been kept up somewhat with the DSP nonsense. Apparently he's supposed to do his top 20 best games, or games that made him, really, really happy downstairs or something. And I guess I'll look at the recaps when everything's said and done. I'll have to find the raw fill VODs and download them when I get back. No news about Captain Alex, but he hasn't been banned, so that's always good news. And yeah, I don't know. Just wanted to kind of give an update and even just try test streaming. I'm not going to be doing a stream every single day kind of thing from over here. This was kind of like I might do it maybe 1 or 2 more times while I'm on vacation, but it'll just be for me to kind of see how things are, if that makes sense. But, this is just maybe this is just me trying to keep the normal routine about me or something like that. How many languages I speak? I do not speak. If you're wondering if I speak Tagalog, I don't. English is mainly, and then everything else is just not even to a level which would be considered usable in or in any kind of foreign sense. Like, I'm not going to pretend I can speak Japanese because I know a little bit of Japanese. Like, no, I'm not going to be so vain. It's the same way with Spanish. Like, I'm not going to pretend that I know Spanish just because I can speak a couple of words. Like, screw that. So there's a lot more laid back and serene there in the USA. A lot more spirits and ghosts out there in the US. Well, I haven't heard anything go bump in the night. It's been a lot of crickets and a lot of roosters at night. But it's good, though. It's good ambient noise. I've been able to sleep quite a bit. Like, actually sleep without having to get up in the middle of the night kind of sleep. Just been kind of nice, actually. I've gotten full night's sleep instead of tossing and turning. You do you, man. Glad to see you enjoying the vacation. Well, I appreciate it, Shy. I gotta check. Wait! Shy, okay. I know you're probably gonna wait for me side, but I can't wait for you to see the alternate stuff with me side. Insomniac? I don't know. I don't think I have sleep apnea, but I know it's been suggested to me a couple of times by Chowder and some folks. I should probably do a sleep study. I know Sasha said it too, and I kind of agree. Maybe I should do sleep study. Hey. Guys, it's Auntie Ping Ping. There she is, right there. She's walking down the stairs. She's walking down the downward stairs. She was with us when we went to go visit the graveyard and everything. I always feel bad because it's like she's, you know, gotta make sure she don't trip and fall and whatnot. Got a lot of ramps over here and everything. Added again. She's, she lives next door. It's okay. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Air's probably cleaner there. It depends. For the most part it is, but people also burn stuff too. So, I mean, you get a mix. Right now it's pretty good air quality. I mean, you can smell the car. Look, let's be real. Air quality is good. But you know, hand to God, you're probably smelling that. But it's okay because it's like a regular farm smell. Yes, I can smell cow next to me. It's not that big of a deal. You know what I mean? Ricada's narcolepsy. I thought his was, I saw one of the bait posts by the casino. Apparently, Ricada is losing the family house. So that's, you know, that's something. Must be the Philippine Air, as the guy would say. Philippine Air working harder than Seattle. Perhaps. True. That wasn't a bait LARP. It's real. Well, so are they losing in terms of, because I don't know what the situation is with him and his family. I don't know whether or not there's a divorce happening or whatnot, and if it's like selling their property. I don't know if it's, I doubt it's from a settlement because I didn't hear anything about that. But then again, I don't keep up with Ricada anymore. Ricada used to be interesting, but with all the drama that has come out of him, I don't find myself wanting to watch him at all. Ricada felt it. Well, screw Ricada, I suppose. Ricada mortgaged the the Fuhrer bunker house. Alright, have fun at work, Rebsy. Fuhrer bunker house. So he mortgaged it and what? He defaulted on it? Oh, the bunker house that Seal Toe's wife was living in. He owns 2 properties. So he's just... Wait, so he's selling his actual home property so he can live in the bunker? Okay. Does he still have custody of his kids? Wait, who has custody of his kids? He got back the kids? That's wild. Even after the whole them finding cocaine in their system, even remotely in their system, that's insane. Guy's a fucking trip. I haven't caught up at all with Boogie. Boogie's been, fuck, man, I gotta tell you, the nonsense that's been coming out of, the streams with, Lolcow Live, like, it is entertaining that they are expanding, but it's nuts that they're expanding to the content they're doing, because they're trying to make it like a whole, like a programming thing, specifically surrounded by lolcows. And I can't imagine it's profitable enough to keep going, but I mean, I guess if Keem is still growing it, maybe there's some profit to be given. Maybe he's not paying him enough, or maybe the super chats are that high. But that's kind of wild. RTU's going on lolcow. Yeah, I heard there's a new... What the heck was the segment? It was going to be like lolcow tech? Some BS or nonsense? I wouldn't say RTU sold out, because RTU's been sold out. Like, RTU has always been sold out. It's just whoever wanted to buy him right now is this. And if it happens to be Keem, it's just Keem right now. Anne's a ghost right now? I'm not a ghost. I'm right here. Dang it, Gondola. I saw some of your Gondola posting, by the way. You had a reply that I can't remember that I had liked on Twitter a couple of days ago. I think it was like somebody was acting like a fucking jackass. I look at your replies sometimes. They come up on my feed. You know how it is. It's all scripted garbage, yeah, 100%. RTU and JKB made up, kissed, and are now going on lolcow tech talk. Oh my god, what on earth are they going to talk about for tech? Like, okay, let's think about that for a second. RTU, who had a big channel, who has a tech channel, is going on a lolcow tech talk to talk about what? Tech? Like, his channel itself had more, probably had more reach. Why on earth would you do that? You know it 100% is to sell him being a lolcow. Like, oh yeah, let's talk about something dumb. You know, something like that, but... review gay USA and J. Yeah, anything for this. I can't imagine the money's got to be that big, but I don't know how bad he's hurting. He's done so many channel self harms as of late that I can't imagine his brand has been looking anything other than crap. Keem himself is a lolcow at this point too. I'm not saying he's not. Keemstar is a ringmaster in his own circus, and everybody makes fun of the circus in its totality, especially the ringmaster. He just happens to sit on a very, very high pedestal, and he uses his little cane to point out all the attractions, and we get the fat bearded lady like RTU coming out and saying, hey, everybody, let me suck on a cucumber. And then talk about kissing chickens and stuff. You know how it goes. Wi-Fi struggling. I don't know if the Wi-Fi's struggling. It's not going to do anything. Guys, don't do any of the redeems. If you do any of the redeems, I literally can't do any of the redeems. I don't know how to turn them off at the moment. I mean, I can turn them off, but I have to do a lot of finagling, and I can't do it right this second. Keem is a rare successful lolcow. There's a lot of successful lolcows. It's whether or not you assume that success is monetary. Because if you do, you can say DSP is successful in a way. But I mean, a beggar with a silver cup can be looked at as successful if he makes enough money to get by another day. Just how many more days can you do it, you know? Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker. Bruno, I was just talking about how I was talking to an Austrian guy named Gunther last night. He was pretty cool. He didn't want to drink because he wasn't supposed to drink. I reply to a lot of things. I'm a mess like that. That's how it should be. For real, for real. Elon Musk is a successful lolcow. In a way, he's done a lot of dumb things. I've never been a ride or die Elon Musk fan. I always liked the prospect of him buying Twitter and making it to cause a lot of chaos as a good thing. Although, as of late, with his decisions on bannings and whatnot, I think they're very, very misguided. He's made a lot of mistakes. I'm not going to give him a pass or nothing, but I will say that, I don't know, get his shit together or something. But it's good that it's caused a lot of disarray when it comes to a lot of the political left, since they can no longer just have a little hug box where they can say, hey, man, if you want to say something stupid, you get banned. And by stupid, I mean anything that disagrees with my viewpoint. See Blue Sky. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. I don't know. Wait, who said we were lurking? I don't know who said they were lurking, but big ups. He just steals others' ideas. Yeah. But what is a theft of an idea, but properly implemented, being a great idea? You know? You have a great idea, but if you don't have the backing, it's just a great idea. You gotta make it work for you, dude, or something like that. That Hawk Tua lady, yeah, I saw. Apparently, they caught her out lounging on some beach or whatnot. I think the headline was something along the lines of her with a $2,000 swimsuit or some nonsense like that, which is kind of funny. Because I don't understand how anybody was even remotely stupid enough to, number one, give her any kind of ounce of attention past her little clippable moment, which didn't even sound like it was a really funny clippable moment. It sounded like it was, I don't know, a way in which you could understand how stupid people talk, but we do a stupid moment, we have our hawk to a moment, we become famous, we sign on some deals, we do some podcasts or whatnot, we sell a meme coin, and some reason, somebody thinks, yeah man, actually in reality, this meme coin is actually pretty cool and I should buy it. And they don't blink twice. They don't think that this is dumb. They're just, yeah man, this works. And I keep thinking to myself, these people deserve to have gotten fleeced. They deserve to have gotten their money stolen. And her sitting out there with a $2,000, two-piece out in the, whatever, on some beach, is like, you know what? I mean, she deserves it. Screw it. You guys deserve to be tricked and scammed. Because I don't know why on earth you were giving her money. How many times do people have to, like, get rug pulled before they realize these meme coins, these NFTs, these fucking stupid investment vehicles aren't actually doing anything? And so a lot of these people are the stupid crypto bros that sit there and want to make a quick buck on flipping a coin. That's what it is. Most people understand, most rational people understand that they're not getting into it to have a long-term investment. They're hoping that they're going to buy before the dip. Wait, is it buy before the dip? Buy at the dip? No. Yeah, it's sell before the dip. Yeah, I don't know. You know what I mean. Sell before the dip. But they deserve that, man. They honestly do. Crypto bros that buy meme coins are brain dead at this point. They are. And they deserve to lose their money. I don't care. I have no sympathy for them. I don't know. Just invest in something better or something. We need to stop making dumb people famous. I don't think that'll ever not happen. A lot of that is because dumb people are inherently... I don't know. They're inherently that way. Scratch Lego? Maybe. Let's see... He admitted to being his own biggest reply guy. I'd agree. Even the orbiters are really big rooster suckers, if you will. People like was it Ian Miles Chongus and whatnot. Like I follow him, but I just follow him to see all the stupid replies that he gives, and it's always just brain dead. Like the dude doesn't have his own takes in his head. What kind of field is that? It's rice field. It's the rice field. Did I pet any monkeys yet? No, I did not. Monkeys is not something that we really have to worry about around here. Thankfully. I'm not going to be going around and petting every single stray that's out here, too. Like the 2 dogs that are running by over there. But no monkeys, thankfully. I'm so glad, man. There's such a good cross breeze right now. It's a good amount of shade. It's very nice. It's a good day to kind of chill, relax. I kind of want to go down to the store and maybe grab another apple tea. Which country is it? We're in the Philippines. We're in Cebu. There you go, guys. I'm Docs. I'm in the Philippines right now. I can see why you enjoy Sakana more than the average viewer. Sakana was, it was fun because the prospect of farming is fun. I like farming games anyway. But I mean, it's a lot more than that. But, I don't know. Flipping with the... I don't know if that's technically a bad thing to say. Ant Store? Technically, Ant Store is right down the street. Thoughts on JF Gripey on the run? Wait, JF, like the one who sent his wife out into the woods to go camping and she never returned? That JF? Because if so, I don't know. That dude needs to be hunted down and shot like the mongrel dog that he is. Maybe I should say that. Maybe I shouldn't say that. He fled to allegedly Alberta. Hunt him down, Mounties. Drag him back. Draw and quarter his ass. You need a live vlog on Ant Store. It's not like a big thing. It's just like a little tiny store is all. He had many streams as of late in which he alluded to knowing his potato is dead. Yeah. Surprise. Like, is it any surprise? Like, I don't know. And they can't do anything about it, because why would they do anything about it? Did she produce an heir for him? Maybe that's the real question. He said if you want to see her again, you'll have to learn necromancy. Bruh. The worst part is that sounds like a line he'd probably say too, so I can't even call BS. That's nuts. He claims the Mounties want him for political reasons, and he said it's also why Styx was arrested. Fuentes was arrested, plus almost assassinated, and Requeta was arrested. Yeah, okay, because the Mounties want to arrest a lolcow, right? That makes a whole lot of sense. Can't be the fact that his wife went missing, and he's basically a prime suspect. Yeah, a reason it's all happening. They're out to get him. It's like conspiracy theories. He means mongrel dog of the empire. Obviously, Mr. Bezos. Exactly. I'm talking about the mongrel dogs of the empire. Right? Yeah, hopefully they get him. They get him back and they tear him to shreds. I don't think it'll happen. I heard from Seru that apparently Trudeau is stepping down. He's lost a lot of support, and I thought it was just a matter of time before he said something stupid. I didn't realize his something stupid was, I peace, and then he was like, peace, and then he pieces out, and he disappears. He literally does the disappearing act. And now apparently they're going to have to hold I guess a primary? He didn't step down today? Oh. He announced and confirmed. Oh, those are my pants? No, those would be way too tiny if they were my pants. Suffer, Canada! Suffer! No, those are Ace's pants. Kino is holding a super show to celebrate. Yeah, I can imagine. You got big old PPP sitting in there, struggling to sit in the booth, and he's ringing the dinner bell. Oh my God, it's happening! Ding a ding a ding a ding a ding! Ladies and gentlemen, we have an announcement from our former Prime Minister, baby. It's official. Justin Trudeau is stepping down. And then he rings the dinner bell again. I know it's like a triangle or whatever, but it's a dinner bell to me. He's ringing the dinner bell. No confidence in the Prime Minister. PPP is the new Prime Minister. He needs to assume direct control. Oh, man. I see Jaworski. Well, how would he be like, whoa, buddy. Oh, man. I don't know how he sounds. Like, he has a weird raspy voice. He sounds like he's always had, like, just smoked, like, 5 cigarettes. And he has, like, a 6th one in his stoma. And, like, I can hear his raspy voice, but I can't duplicate that. Yeah, you just gotta go, stay back! Stay back! We will defend ourselves! I had some cereal earlier. Okay. Just did 3 lines voice. But I don't know. You know what I mean when it comes to Jaworski. It just sounds like he's always run a marathon and he's always had a couple of smokes. He's got that weird raspy thing. He's like, talking about things he doesn't really know. And he gets like a half laugh whenever PPP like interrupts him and everything. Like nowadays, the only thing I ever see him for is like giving like the beginning of commentary and then it gets cut right the heck off. He always had speech issues. Apparently what inspired him to get into comedy and content creation and to force himself to speak publicly. It's funny because I can agree with that a lot. Being able to speak to folks normally, it's like it's a heck of a lot easier now since I've done streaming compared to maybe 10 years ago or maybe even 5 years ago. I used to get really worried when talking to folks, but it's definitely a heck of a lot easier now. So, do appreciate it. Did he take food? I think Lucky Boy just stole a hot dog. Oh well, it's okay. He can run off. He can have his hot dog. It just shows he's still able to take off, though. Upper stealing food, yeah. Hold up. Let's show what is currently being eaten right now. Shut up. I know. I just spilt the phone. Shut up. I don't want to get my whatchamacallit. Aye. Hold on. It's okay. Wait, say hi.
Hi. Hi. Hello.
Hello.
We're on stream, guys.
Ah, you're streaming.
This is what currently... I'm streaming... Well, I've been streaming this morning. I'm streaming to Twitch. So that is what is currently for the breakfast menu for today.
I'm gonna follow you in your account.
You better not. You better not. Yeah, I am. Just be careful with... and I'll be okay. You know what? Don't worry about it. I do stupid stuff. You don't need to follow me. And of course, they have... It is not spaghetti. Wait a minute. Hold up. Who said it's spaghetti? Hold up.
Spaghetti.
Who said it's spaghetti? That is not spaghetti. Wait, no. Okay, that's carbonara. But that doesn't count. That is not spaghetti. That is not spaghetti. That is carbonara. It's complete difference. It's different. It's different, guys. Shut up! It's different. You guys are just haters. That's what it is. You guys are all just haters. It's spaghetti and ketchup. It is not spaghetti and ketchup. Shut up. It is not spaghetti and ketchup. It is not. You can ask Perry Caravello right now, and he will tell you it is not spaghetti. Don't worry, Mama Ann is not in any of that group. It's literally spaghetti, you dingus. Shut up. It is not spaghetti. It is carbonara. It's completely different. It was carbonara from last night, though. Just one of the leftovers. They also had some pancit as well. You didn't want spaghetti and ketchup on your birthday cake. Feels weird, man. Looks gorgeous there. Hope you're having a great time. I am. Thank you, Parma. It is a very warm day. Nice cross breeze that's going on. Sun, for the most part. We have partly cloudy skies. Whoa, you're getting a weather update from Ann live. The cope is... Shut the... Mods, keep an eye on Runo. The guy's a troll right now. I'm on a plane right now. Look at Rydrake trying to hustle his way in. I like the fields. I enjoy looking at them, to be honest. It's something, in a weird way, comforting. Just kind of seeing it slowly dry, and then eventually slowly end up getting more water when it rains. I've lost track of what I was doing and what I was saying. Oh, I'm sorry. Benjamin ___F sends the following TTS message. Is this set up? It is not. I'm sorry. But I'll still say the TTS for you. I'm sorry. I won't say it with a Filipino accent, though. It's okay. Children of the Rise. That looks like a very calming atmosphere, especially with the birds chirping in the background. It's very nice. I didn't know whether or not that was going to pick up, but I guess it's not going to be silent, so I guess you guys can't hear the roosters and the hammering and the chirping. It's not a lot of hammering. And the passing, whatchamacallit. How do you find the noise difference? it's a lot quieter at night compared to where I'm at. And where I'm at is more of outskirts of a town. And even that has ambient noise. Like, you can hear, you know, rail cars in the distance. You can, Sarah was trying to describe it, and I understand what he means, because sometimes you can kind of hear, like, a hum. It's not always dead quiet when you think it should be dead quiet. But here, it's pretty quiet when it should be dead quiet. Hydrate. Okay, we're gonna hydrate. Chat, we're gonna hydrate. Can I use?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Alright, chat, we're hydrating. There. Hydration. Thank you for the hydration, Sins of Croy. Primera Vista. Okay. Sorry, I know it's a lot of back and forth. I have a weird setup right now. I literally have like a battery bank that I've hooked up my phone to. It's a lot more stable. You know how it is. Planning to visit any bigger tourist destinations or just chilling? There is a... I don't know whether or not we're going to be going to one of the outside islands over there. There's one of those ones where you can kind of take a ferry out to. But going to the beach is going to be nice, and it's just mostly just kind of hanging out over here. Going to church on a Sunday, hanging out and eating some meals. Maybe go out to grab a bite, drive around, but it's not that big of a deal. We're not doing big visit tourist destinations kind of thing. It's more of a chilling with family kind of thing. So, there you go. Water and spaghetti. What a breakfast! Whoa, I'm not eating spaghetti. I had some cereal earlier. Pasta, what looked like shrimp, and water. Yum. Phone in a bowl. Yeah. We have the phone is currently sitting on a bowl on top of a bowl. The reason why I did it is because the way it's positioned, I can put my battery bank behind it, and I can see the chat without having to worry about tilting it anyway. So it's pretty good. The Philippines doesn't exist. You gotta look on a map, dude. Consult a map. Well, I guess, am I Filipinics? So, nobody in my family has ever recognized that term. It is a bullshit term that they tried to make in the West to try and do some kind of weird inclusivity crap. But nobody, and I mean nobody, recognizes that term. It is a stupid term. The language is gendered. It is the same way with Spanish. The language is gendered. And to pretend it's not is so disingenuous by a bunch of weird hacks who pretend they know better than the actual people they're purporting to represent. It is insane. I call my Latino friends Latinx to piss them off. Yeah, no. Latinx or whatever. It doesn't piss them off. It confuses people here that it's an actual term. Seems like most likely saltine-style individuals uses the X thing even with Latin. Yeah, basically. Nobody actually uses that term. And I tried asking about it, and I got confused looks, and it was like, what are you talking about? And I tried to explain it, and they thought it was a stupid concept. Don't even start. I tell people to start to Minecraft themselves when I hear Latinx. Yeah. It's only O and A. Exactly. Like, I'm not gonna call myself, what would it be? Pinex instead of Pinoy? Like, that's dumb. Calling a Latin American person Latinx is like calling a Romanian. Yeah, exactly. I gotta be careful how I say that. Because I could say it, but I don't know how Twitch is gonna take it. They're probably gonna draw and quarter me if I say anything wrong. American History X, yeah. There's a bunch of people who think they're doing the world a favor and trying to do good for people, but in reality they're doing good for nobody. They represent nobody but themselves. They want to make themselves feel good. They're not feeling good. They're being fucking assholes. They deserve to be called out for being assholes too. Alright. I guess, I don't know. Should I just keep going? Should I just keep hanging out for a little bit? Or should I wrap it up? I'll probably at max go for 2 hours, but after that I'm pretty much done. What the heck? It sounds like the slowest moped. I don't even know if that's a moped. What on earth is going by? What the... Relax, Ann. You're miles and miles away from all that. Future, I'm gonna hear people call me Italian X. A lot of Phillips in Philippines. No, it's up to you, man. This is your time. Well, I know it's my time. I did want to just chill and hang out. I don't know. I feel like I can talk about a lot of things, but there's a lot of things I don't even really care to talk about.
Guys, is there anybody in chat who has anything that they want to talk about? Anything that they'd like to ask me at all? Please let me know. It sure would be great if I could get some questions right now, because right now, chat's looking pretty dead, and, you know, I don't understand. I mean, I'm doing everything correctly, but, you know, everybody seems to be very disinterested right now, you know?
Like, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought it was like a freaking plane that was going by. I didn't understand what I was listening to. Let's see. Do mopeds dominate the streets? How many white men have I seen with their flip wives? So mopeds, for the most part, do mopeds and motorcycles do dominate the streets. Although there are a lot of modern vehicles now, which is getting a little weird because the way a lot of these places are designed are not designed in which can incorporate like big all-terrain vehicles or semis or even large trucks. It's a little weird, and it's a lot of tight fits to get anywhere, so it's a little rough. Oh shit! Sorry. Hello. I did see a couple of white folks, so it's to be expected. More than two genders, dude. Rabble. Have I seen Panda Lee? I heard that she's Asian. No, I have not seen Panda Lee. Not since her photos of her doing yoga and her going to see a whatchamacallit, a concert. I'm telling you, man, he traded down. He really traded down. What's for dinner? I don't know what the plan is for dinner, to be fair. I'd like to talk about how carbonara is spaghetti. Mods, keep an eye on JC, please. Looks very calming. It is. 90-day fiance style couples. No, actually, for the most part, it looks like expats. Mostly expats. There was one guy who looked really out of place. Like, really, really, really out of place. And I also laughed a bit because I saw somebody in, I shit you not, goth style. But think of Filipino goth style. It was the weirdest, surreal thing. She had all black and baggy jeans. Like the black baggy jeans. I was really confused. I was like, the fuck am I? But it was, I don't know. I felt like I went back like 20 years and I was at a Hot Topic. Spaghetti is carbonara, but not all carbonara is spaghetti. Did I go out on a bike ride yet? Like onto one of those kind of bikes? The answer is no. Not yet, anyway. I haven't had a need to. We've been traveling around. One of the friends of the family has a... I'm trying to think of a vehicle that he's using. It's some Hyundai, but it's a regular car. And so far it's been okay to travel with that, but getting certain streets for like markets and whatnot, it's a little challenging. Goth girl domination worldwide? Yeah, I suppose. I've met a few Philippine style goth folks in a couple cities. It's so weird though. I can't. It's hard for me to rationalize that's a thing. Or a bicycle. No, not on a bicycle. There hasn't been a need to. I mean, I can hitch a ride on one if I really want to. If I need to get into one of the bigger towns, but I don't really need to. Dog in the bathroom. Cobra's listening. I heard, and I'm not even 100% on what's happened, but I heard about Cobra that apparently Jessica is potentially back in the mix. I hope that's not the case, but it would not surprise me if that's the case. It's kind of disappointing me a bit. Imagine that. Cobra has let back in the hag. Jeez Louise. Music from the US is everywhere, dog. Well, it's not even the music. It's just I didn't know whether or not that was like a trend that actually was here or not. I swear, I did a double take and everything. I didn't want to take a picture of him, but I swear it was just the weirdest thing. Infinite Jessica arc? I hope to God not. Somebody needs to, I don't know, if it's to the contrary, please let me know, but I'm already kind of scared if that's the case. My family in Italy gave me unlimited food whenever it's dinner time. Like, they'll give me 4 main courses, even though I'm already full after the second. Are yours the same? Yeah, they always insist that I eat all the time. And I'm okay with eating, but, like, I don't need a whole lot. I mean, I'm a pretty big guy, but, like, I'm not... How do I put it? Like, even right now, like, I had a bowl of cereal. I'm pretty good. I'll eat maybe a little bit more often during the day if I really need to, but right now I'm pretty good. You know, as long as I got my water, I don't need coffee right now. I can get tea earlier or later. And then if I need to, soda, but I really don't need to be drinking a whole lot of soda. I don't need all that kind of sugar. But they'll offer me a lot of food. It's just I don't really need a whole lot. You know, let's eat now. It's kind of like that, kinda. Yeah. Methica is the only pussy Cobes can literally get now. I don't know. I feel like he could still pull Gothy if he really tried. What's up, Praise Soon? Hopefully you're doing all right. Ohio. Save, somebody got to save Cobes, yeah. Oh yeah, we're in a countryside stream right now. If it's local soda, it's okay. It's not local soda. I mean, it's all Coca-Cola products and whatnot, which is fine. It's just, dude, I don't need Coca-Cola. Stop this. I don't need all that sugar. It's ruining my body. It's not like I'm some kind of peak physical form, but, you know, I really don't need... I don't need all that, man. Eat if you want to get big and strong like Cat. Cat is something. Ever been to Manila? Had a coworker homie from there where I used to live. Yeah, we got some folks who are up in Manila. Lucky boy. It's not that serious. Come on. He doesn't like that we have a truck that came by. Hey. Didn't you just steal something earlier? Oh, whatever. Peek that mic dog. Yeah, he's just having too much fun. And prefers Pepsi. Not really, I just don't want a Coke. But I have been to Manila before. I have cousins that are up there as well. It's way, way too crowded. I remember them always wanting to drag me out to like a club or something. I didn't really want to go clubbing at the time. Would I go clubbing now? Probably, but I probably wouldn't enjoy it. It's definitely not my kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know. It's the younger ones that are out in Manila. It's all for the job prospects and shit. You know how it is. Did I hear the censorship in Ozzer Lane? Yeah, I did. So they did stop the sale of some of the skins. I did not want... 2 of them were older skins that had already existed for quite some time. And 2 of them were the newer ones from the newest promotion. That being for Napoli and for... oh, I can't remember the other one. I literally cannot remember the other one. Shinano. I think it's Shinano. But both were bunny girl outfits. I did thankfully purchase the Napoli one because that was the one I was most interested in. So I did get it before the cutoff by about 2 hours. But they are now limited and no longer available, which is bullshit. But it is due to... It is partly due to Google, but it's somebody who directly reported it. So I don't know if this is just malicious intent on top of Google or what, but it's something. It needs to download Brown Dust. Allegedly, Leostar is going to be fighting to try and get them restored. I mean, it would be good if they do. It's just nuts how 2 of them already existed anyway. I think it would be easier if they did a PC client. I think they're just worried on losing market share. But if they had a PC client on top of a mobile, the idea would be that you could just get it and it would just be on the PC and it could just exist on your mobile as well, potentially. I mean, I would play it on the PC, but it's whatever. Got them illegal skins. Well, I have one of the illegal skins. It's really crap. I enjoy Wuthering Waves currently. I'm looking forward to Yostar's newest project whenever it does go out, and that's the I can't remember the dang on name of it. It's Azure Premilia, I think is what it was called. I already put in my email for the early access request whenever it happens, but I don't know if I'd ever get in. I would love, because I feel like I would actually play that, but I don't know. It's one of those things where people try to get me into gachas, and for the most part, they're really, really hit or miss, and they've been mostly miss. Like, I had some interest in what is it, the train one, the Star Rail? Sorry, the Star Rail one, but I did not end up really getting too into it to want to play it. I don't know if it was just the loot. Maybe it just didn't really interest me too much. It looked promising. I felt like I had a better time playing Genshin than I did with Star Rail. ZZZ, I was kind of interested in wanting to play it. I just never got around to installing it and just never started it up, so... I hear it's alright. I hear people have fun, but... Most like Genshin and even Strike Ravens has a PC client. Yeah, I mean, I for the amount of time that I did play Genshin, because I got up to like level 26 or 27 for Adventurer rank, I had fun with it. I just didn't like how limited you were to that stamina system for rewards. I felt like if you could just at least give me like really low rewards and let me just keep playing, I would be okay, but I felt like I was disincentivized to really play unless I just kept doing the story, which is fine, but I didn't really give that much of a shit about the story, so I didn't really want to pursue too much. It's definitely alright, not bad. Not that remarkable. Some cute ladies. It costs $0 to enjoy the waifus in gacha, so the gameplay really needs to hook me to bother downloading. Yeah, agreed. Most gacha gameplay is pretty meh. Yeah, I mean, like, Ozzer Lane is not good gameplay, let's be real. At this point, I'm just enjoying the waifus and shit like that. But I don't know. Did I try Nikkei? I did on my phone for a little bit. I didn't like how active I had to be to play it, so I just got so disinterested I didn't really want to play it. I don't know. Don't care about gacha, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I get it. The reason why I enjoy Ozzer Lane, at least for the gacha portion, is it's mostly fair in terms of not needing you to spend it on the gacha itself, but it's more towards the skins, which I'm all down for. Fuck it, don't make it where I have to gacha the characters so much. Just make it where I have to gacha the skins, or just buy the skins. That's where I would rather do the support. I want my characters to look silly, stupid, cute, or, you know, like sluts or whatever. I don't care. Girls Frontlight 2, Exilium was good too. So I've heard. But I don't know. I've never played the first one. I don't think it's necessary to play the first one. I get it, but I just didn't want to pick it up and just start doing it. Just wasn't for me. Man, that crossbreed is so good right now. You know what the worry is? How am I going to raid some... You know what? I think I can raid somebody. I don't know how I can raid them, but I'm going to have to figure out how to raid somebody. Hello, Cobalt, Brobalt. Hopefully you're doing alright. We're currently chilling here out in the Philippines. It is a impromptu stream. It is not a normal style stream. We're currently on vacation. We will be back in the States eventually, in a couple of weeks. Until then, we're here. We're here, we're queer, get used to it. Or something like that. Stick to playing Persona and pretending I'm back in high school again. Feels bad, man. That's the other thing, too. When I do get back, one of the things I need to do is get back into playing some more games. I know, ha ha ha, Ann does not play any games, Ann does not finish any games, ha 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 ha. But I do need to get back into playing games. However, the first thing I am going to do is probably do a quick catch-up when I do get back, probably YouTube-style stream, and hopefully reset my sleep schedule. I'll then be back to work, and I'm afraid of what work is going to bring to me. There are a lot of projects that are ongoing. I've left it to a lot of my engineers. For the most part, it seems like they're competently taking care of it, but I have very low expectations for them. A lot of it has to do with the fact that nobody wants to take up any kind of leadership position outside of myself, and my boss has been pretty hands-off. We'll be finishing Dave the Diver. Yes, we are going to be finishing Dave the Diver. I've only managed to finish Metaphor recently. Can I, please? I'm just moving this so that way I can just move it up. Please. Thank you in advance. I need to play Metaphor. Y'all wait till Senpai Ann gets back. Yeah, just one more dive. I'm kind of itching. I thought about, yeah, I should have maybe brought something with me for entertainment, but at the same time, I don't want anything to really distract me. The phone was already a distraction enough to begin with. I thought about bringing my 3DS, but then I was like, well, I have that thing modded, and I don't really want to lose that thing, so we decided not to bring it. Didn't want to bring the Switch, because Lord help me, I don't need to bring that for distraction. But what I did end up doing is I ended up bringing with me at least some anime and manga to catch up on. I'm going to binge all of Gun X Sword, which should be really, really quick. It's only like a 24-episode series. And I'm going to read through all of the Frieren manga. And I think I had one other manga that was downloaded that I want to catch up on, too. I'm going to binge those. Did I finish SMT5? I did, actually. SMT5 was a good game. Should have brought the 3DS. We'd be playing CTGP7. I don't know. Not with the internet as it is. Maybe I could, but it goes in and out. Gun Sword, yes, yeah. It's a interesting series. I have one other series, too, that I have on here. But I'm going to delete them as I watch them because I'm going to need some space. I've been taking a lot of photos and a lot of videos. Most of it's personal. Some of it is going to be shareable. Any JoJo in this list? Not on the download stuff. JoJo I've already watched through, and reading I need to catch up to part 6, I think, is where I needed to read. Yeah, part 7. I can't remember if I'm on Steel Ball Run or not. It's like one of the only ones I did not read, so. But I didn't bring it with me. I also didn't want to bring my laptop, because if I did that, I definitely would be working, and I definitely don't want to be doing that. It's the worst possible thing. The season is looking rough. So, I heard mixed things. What I can tell, there are some interesting shows, but you're definitely not getting what you had last year. Because last year we had Frieren, and that carried really hard. And then we had Dungeon Meshi, and we had a lot of stuff last year. But for this season, we're starting off, I think the big thing from what I'm hearing, at least in the Discord, that people are enjoying is the the doctor's also playing part in some kind of murder mystery thing. It sounds alright. It sounds interesting. I don't see why it wouldn't be a good watch. It's a mixed bag. Yeah. But I mean, it's to be expected, I suppose. When am I finishing Xenoblade Chronicles 3? 1 in chat if I should finish Xenoblade Chronicles 3. 2 in chat if I should finish it but at a later date. Shy, can I make your redeem change at any point? I don't want to play whatchamacallit. 3 doesn't count. Oh my gosh. Dingus, you suck. It would be a 1. Okay, we might just end up doing Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Finish the story. I should just finish the story. Does Xenoblade work? Why not? For Bloodborne? I kind of wish I could play Bloodborne on the PC, and I really don't want to play it on the PlayStation 4. That's my thing. And I know JC's going to be like, well, you could have just modded the PS4, and they'll be like, thank you, JC, I appreciate it. Power through. We have all the Steam sale games to go through. We do. That's the thing. That's kind of partly the reason why I just kind of want to go through Steam sale games. How about this? We will shoot for... Do I want to clear games? We have a lot of games. Let's try and do a... If Anne can get through at least 10 of the Steam sale games, we'll get through 10 of the Steam sale games, and then we will do Xenoblade. But one of the Steam sale games will be Dave the Diver, so you guys get cucked either way. Like, I'm going to be playing a longer game. Yeah, that's right. Umihara Kawase 100% run? How hard is it to 100% that game? Because it's a freaking platformer, man. I don't know. Remember when I was trying to 100%, oh god, why can't I think of his name? Klonoa 1? That one sucked dick. There was another game that I was trying too, and it was pretty tough. I mean, it doesn't run like ass on PS4, regardless of how Dave described it. It feels like it's ass. Let's be real. It feels like it's freaking ass. I don't know. I think the goal is I should at least play 10 games. I don't even have to 100% them, but let's get through at least... I want to really play Dave the Diver. We will play through and kind of try out at least 10 other games. We'll do Xenoblade, but I feel like I should do... whatchamacallit? I should do Your Redeem at least at some point. Like, I can't keep putting it off forever. Chai, I've just been really not dreading. I've been dreading it. I've been dreading playing stupid freaking Bloodborne. So I'm just going to play it. I should just play it. We'll play it in between playing Dave the Diver. That way I can suffer, and then I can not suffer at the same time. We're going to power through Bloodborne. I don't know how much it'll take for me to beat it, but we will use our skills that we earn through... that other game, Elden Ring, the Elden Wings. We'll use that to persevere. We'll beat the game. Then I'll do Xenoblade. How about that? It feels like ass, and it must be pretty good. Yes. 100% the pig game, so you can... I didn't 100% the pig game. I did do enough just to save the farm, presumably, but it was just a JPEG. 100% of the pig game, just because there's not really a whole lot of things you can do achievement-wise. Replace Bloodborne with Mortuary Assistant? No. How about no and no? Mortuary Assistant is good stuff last time. Save the pig the game. It literally was save the pig the game. The whole game you had to save the pig's farm. Ah. Sorry. I keep moving my hands in such a way which is messing up things. I keep knocking down the phone. Sorry. Now, do you think you'd enjoy something like Darkest Dungeon or like Code Vein? I'm gonna do Bloodborne. I'm gonna do Bloodborne. I'm regretting it, but I should just do it. And part of me is because I feel like I'm gonna just not be able to do that game. Like, I'm gonna try, but I'm gonna be struggling the entire way. I'm gonna be crying, Shy. I want you to know this. I'm gonna be crying the entire way. Every swing of my cane, I'm gonna be crying. What does that Expedition 33 game come out? Expedition 33. Was that the one that we were trying out that had us fighting in Vietnam? You'd be going to Italy to try their authentic pizza. I wanna have an authentic pizza. Sekiro? No, I don't want to do Sekiro. I'd rather do Bloodborne than Sekiro. Sekiro is like actual torture. Oh man, you know what the real torture is gonna be? When I get back, I'm going to have to pull the trigger on the new Mobo. If not, I'm just going to have to power through the random restarts, and I'm not looking forward to that. Because I'm trying to hold out for a processor, so that way it would help with my upgrade. But I don't know. Maybe I should just wait. Can a mod put up a poll and just ask whether or not Ann should do his upgrade when he gets back, or wait for his Ryzen 7 to be available? I'll do either or, but I think personally I'd rather wait for the Ryzen 7. I kind of want to just get a gauge. Can we do a poll for Sekiro too? No, don't do a poll for Sekiro. Patience, Ann. I feel like I should be patient. You made it this far? Yeah, but the problem that I have is just the random restarts ruin everything. It sucks. I don't like it when I'm in the middle of a stream, then all of a sudden my PC ends up restarting. And I've changed so many parts to it. And it irks me because it's not a consistent experience for people. And they have to deal with the fact that I go down. And I don't know, and it just throws off my game and everything too. And if I'm doing a PC game, that means I have to restart whatever progress I was doing. Yeah, the new GPU did not fix it. I thought initially it was fine, and I had ran it for quite a bit. When I had the 1050 Ti in there for a while, it looked like it was fine. But eventually it did do a restart after about 30 hours. And even with the new 4070 Super, it's, or 4070 Ti Super, it's still having the issues where there's random restarts. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It just happens. At this point, it can only be the Mobo, because it's the only thing that I haven't replaced at this point. If not, it's the CPU. And there's no indicators that's the CPU. If it was a CPU, I could just swap it out for... what, 2 years ago's Ryzen 7? I can't remember what the heck it was. But, like, there's a Generation 4 Ryzen 7 that's actually pretty decent. And if I could swap to that, fine, I could. But if I make that investment, and I find out that the CPU is not the problem, then I'm back to the issue being the motherboard. At that point, I'm going to want to upgrade, because I want to potentially future-proof and just go up to AM5. But if I do that, then I'm having to invest in DDR5, which is going to be fine. Like, I don't care. DDR5 it's nothing. It's like $140 for a couple of sticks that will run at whatever 6,000. But when it comes to the CPU, I want one of the newer ones, and I could do one of the new Ryzen 9s, but I don't want to get something that maybe is suboptimal for a similar price that would have been in retail. When I could have done a Ryzen 7, that would have been more optimal for video games. But maybe I'm just like, maybe I should just buckle down and just get a Ryzen 9, one of the newer ones that just came out, 2 years ago, or 2 months ago, and just say, screw it, fuck it, it'll work. Is it overheating? No. I've tried to monitor temps, and nothing indicates any kind of overheating, unless my readings are giving something that's a false reading from the BIOS. But everything is reading fine. Like, the hottest it ever gets is maybe 65 on the GPU, maybe, but it's very rarely. Apparently DSP is planning on replaying all the Souls games with mods because those are the only games getting him money now. It's sad to hear, but it's good to hear, because one of the things that a few of us had agreed upon was DSP should stick to games that he both enjoys, which he does enjoy Souls to a degree, that his chat enjoys, and even if it's an older game, because him chasing newer games has led him to nothing but misery. There have been so many games. 2024 is the year of quits. He quit so many current playthroughs and so many attempts at multiplayer games that it's phenomenal that he actually had any completed games of 2024. Enough to even make a list. And even when you go through that list, there's a good guarantee that even the games that he loved of 2024, out of the 20, there's a guarantee that at least a quarter of those aren't even going to be games that he completed or could have ever feasibly have been completed. This will be multiplayer. It's silly. It's kind of crappy how he likes to try and sell you on him doing some kind of weird, amazing, fancy thing. In reality, it's just boring nonsense, I guess. How about RAM sticks? You know, I get random freezes and stuff too. Been looking into it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't regret my purchase, but I just wish it wasn't as bad as what it was. Changed the graphics card already. I did. So, Loof one, I did, the 3080 did die on me. And then I went ahead and just ordered a 4070 Ti Super because it was available, and it was actually roughly about 5% over the MSRP. So screw it, you know what, whatever, I'll get it at that price anyway and just ship it over. And by the time I got it, you know, it's working fine. It's performing well. And I even kept the old 1050 Ti slotted in on the bottom. So now, if I need to, I can actually utilize it. Poll ended. Can I look at the poll? Okay, I have no way of seeing the poll. Alright, somebody in chat will have to tell me what won the poll. Because I can't tell what won. Not in the streamer mode. Seven says to buy now. Buy now one? Okay. So, I guess, well, I mean, it's not going to be buy specifically. It's going to be when I get back. But what I'll do is, if I can't get a Ryzen 7, we'll stick with a Ryzen 9. We'll do a motherboard upgrade. I'm looking at a B650, I can't remember what I had it saved. It looked pretty nice. It has a lot of extra ports for, what is it, USB 3.2. So we'll be utilizing that. We'll keep the 1050 Ti as a secondary card within there as well, since my power supply can't handle it. And we're going to use that specifically for the drawing tablet. So we'll have a fourth monitor that's always there permanently. And we'll just hope to God I can do the upgrade and I don't mess anything up. It'll be the first time I've ever swapped a board. I'm serious. I've never built a PC from the ground up. I'm more scared that I am potentially going to screw something up putting in the CPU in. I don't know why. I hate the idea of bent pins, and I get so scared about slotting those things in that I'm going to fuck something up. But I know it's just like, oh, you're just going to unscrew 4 screws and, you know, reverse disassemble it and everything, but we'll go about doing it. It's not hard. I know it's not hard. It's like a first-time thing, so I'll probably have Discord monitoring me the entire time. I'll be fine. Just don't overthink it. All right, I'll try my best not to overthink it. But we'll be in Discord, and I'll probably have it streaming, and I'll hover over, and we'll do the breakdown and the build up, and just make sure everything works properly. Just do the opposite of what Phil does. Yeah, do the opposite of what Phil does. Easier said. Easier freaking said. It'll work itself out. But we'll do some part buying. I guess when I get home, we'll take a look. We'll shop around a little bit, see what's a good enough deal. If I gotta get it from Newegg, we'll get it from Newegg. If not, we can do what is that? It's the I can't remember what the hell the name of that parts place I was looking at. It was well for a bundle, but we'll shop around. Yeah, it'll be a lot of shouting. No, Ian, don't do that and shit like that. And Karma can watch where his money, which is my money, is actively going, which is towards upgrading and everything. And I want him to cry about it the entire time. Actually, you know what? Micro Center near me. If I answer yes, because I know Micro Centers are limited to where they're located. So if I answer yes, and I don't give a time or a distance, but I say close enough where I could make a day trip, would that suffice for an answer? Hi. What's up?
I-open imong kuan ko eh. Imong camera. This is my brother.
Hey.
Kana. My brother
What's up?
in Texas.
Yeah, I
He's
do.
in Texas.
Wait, you're in Texas?
You were very little when we met.
It wasn't that long ago. Look, you're making it sound like I'm an old geezer now.
Yeah. Maybe like around
Hold
5.
up, I'm doing, this is very personal stuff. I'm also doing streaming on the side right now.
Ga-streaming na siya ko.
Oh, in YouTube?
Twitch.
Twitch?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Make money, right?
Yeah, it's a little on the side. No, it is.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Sige, asa man eh.
How's the flight?
The flight sucked. That was, well, almost 20 collective hours, and that didn't even count the layovers. 14 hours to go from LA to Taipei. That's...
Oh, you fly from LA?
Yeah, flew out from LA. That sucked. We had a connection over in Chicago. That sucked. It sucked. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. So crowded there.
Yeah, but I mean... it's crowded everywhere, to be fair. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
really complain too much.
we're in Houston.
Yeah.
Sometimes we fly Houston to Korea and then Korea to Philippines, Cebu.
Yeah.
That's it.
I've been in the Houston airport twice, and I know that's I don't know if they're still doing construction and whatnot. I know they had in the past, but they're
time.
yeah.
There's nothing stop.
There's always some wing that's being worked on or something. It's
Yeah, always.
every time I flew
Never
out there.
stop construction there.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of part of it. They're always expanding. They're always keeping busy. You missed it. We had a pretty big party last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, me and Sharon have been planning to go home this coming June.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
did not
hope
know.
you guys come back because I heard about Patrick's gonna be a wedding.
Well, I'm assuming he's wanting to do one here because I don't know if he said that specifically. He did have one at. He had a small ceremony, but yeah. So it is what it is.
It's a plan.
It's a plan, but I don't know. For me, it'll have to be for next year because I'm not gonna have the same leeway. Like I'm already using 3 weeks, so they don't give.
3 weeks only.
Well, I mean 3 weeks only, but they don't give me that much PTO. I'm gonna have like 1 week left, and that's just gonna be for maybe for Christmas for seeing the girls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'll be
Maybe
alright.
next year.
Yeah. Well, I'll try. I'll try. I'll work it out with. I'll work it out with everybody. See what I can do.
Yeah.
Sige, okay na koy. Yan ang mo ulit na ko.
All right, man. We'll see ya. Yeah, hopefully. I'll make sure this is cut off when I see ya.
Sige.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. It's okay. Most of that's nonsense anyway. But I guess when I get back, I'll do the card swaps and everything. I'll take care of that. And the only question I wanted to ask, Aloof one, which I haven't really, I don't know how exactly it's going to work, but I'm assuming it'll work somewhat fine. When I do transfer the boards, whether or not I'm going to have to worry about having to do a clean install for the OS, I'm assuming that I probably should. I'd like to just resume with what I currently have, and if it could just pick up from and boot from the old M2, that'd be fine. But I mean, if I can, I can. My worry is if I don't, well, I guess it really wouldn't be that big of a deal, because if I could have a second slot to have it, whatever it would be named, I'd have to just rename all of my my elements for wherever it's pointing to for OBS, which isn't the end of the world, but that would be the only thing I'd have to do. Reinstall OS. Yeah, I figured that's what I'd end up having to do. Just do a clean OS install. Take the old drive, put that in another slot. OBS references one of my actual hard drives. And I'll just have to point towards where everything is. Maybe see if we can locate everything. Always better to do it. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. It would be better to do a clean install anyway. Yeah, fuck it. As long as I can see where all my games and everything's installed, I guess it's not the end of the world. It's just going to be a little weird. Well, I guess that's, yeah, I guess that answers most of my questions. What's going to end up happening if I do a clean install? This is the best way. Have it as a backup. Well, I have no choice to have it as a backup, but my only question was how I was going to treat all of the programs, because at some point it has to point towards where all the files are located. And I think OBS is the only one, scratch that. OBS and Vignon are the only two that do locations based off of where the files are not originally sourced in that drive. So if it has to refer to, say, a VRM file or whatnot, it's not going to know where it is. But I guess for stuff like Steam, it could probably relocate where everything is. You just probably have to point towards wherever the directory is, and it'll just pick up the games and just say, well, there they are. We got Shroom Dukem with the resub for 6 months at tier 1. Wait, 6 months? Oh my gosh. Did you just sub for 6 months in a row? Big ups. I know you save a little bit of money doing it that way. Looks warm outside. It is pretty warm. We can't do a fart command, but here's a fart from my mouth. There you go. There's your fart command. We did a fart command with our mouth. Whoa, buddy. Big ups. Codename Akira with a raid from Party 2. Hopefully I had a good stream. I don't know what you were playing, and I can't see what you were playing. Yeah, we're doing clap. We're clapping for you right now. Thank you. Really, thank you. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. We're getting ready to raid here soon. We're kind of wrapping up stream, I think. I don't know. Maybe I could go a little bit longer, but it's like I don't really have a whole lot to talk about. It's kind of just chilling, relaxing, staying a little bit cool under the shade. Yeah, it's hot, but it's not terribly hot. It's like hot in a way in which is enjoyable right now. If it gets any hotter, it'll be way too hot. You know what it is. When's the nightclub review? We're not doing a nightclub review. Thank God. I don't have to worry about that. Could you imagine that? Ann in a nightclub? Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Look at this. Revy. Dirty animals. Dirty animals over there. We were looking at the roosters earlier, and we were also looking at the pigs. You missed that. You'll have to rewind the stream. I'm not going to explain myself again, man. Anna the Nightclub is that one gif of Smithers. I don't think I'm going to be shying away from the ladies. I think I'm going to be very awkward around the ladies. I don't think I can do a club scene. A bar scene is easier for me because it's like, oh yeah, it's easier for me to kind of lay back and get drinks. Whereas a club, I can't dance. I can't dance for shit. Any mead? No, we don't have any mead. Yells at bartender over the music. Do you have any dank drink combos? You know they will. They'll come up with something. And they'll charge me an arm and leg for it too. And hunted for a wife? No. Don't joke. Don't ever joke about that. The relatives hear that, they're gonna start wanting to help out in that endeavor. I don't even know if I want to do that. The rule of thumb: you find yourself a Filipino wife. You're not marrying her, just her. You're marrying the family. It's a joke, but it's also for real, no cap. You got to think about that. Nice Subaru man in the Philippines. Arranged marriages, green card situation. I mean, for some, yeah. That would be the case. Hell nah, it's no joke. It is no joke. It is in fact no joke. My dad offered me an arranged marriage when I turned 18. Oh boy. Chalky, how did you respond to it? Like, thanks for the offer, Dad. I'll have to pass. Maybe next time. Check again in 18 more years. Kamikaze Duga is the studio doing Ghost of Tsushima. How robust was the lady? Yeah, how robust was she? Are you ready for Let It Crust No White 2025? What? To give some Macedonian lady an Australian citizenship. That must have been interesting. Oh wait, no, I didn't give. Okay, never mind. I thought you said you did give. I was about to say, could you imagine that? I think I should wrap things up, guys. Thank you, Dylan Draper _ for the follow. We do appreciate it bigly. Thank you for the follow. I see Pim Pam also did a hydration redeem. Well, I only had a little bit of water left, so I guess we'll do the last hydration. But we should, I should go ahead and wrap it up. I figure I should be able to raid. I'm gonna see. Can I be in the chat? I cannot be in the chat. You see Phil give Switch to the cat. Nintendo's felt game over. It doesn't surprise me too much, but better she use it than nobody use it, I guess. There has to be a way to raid. Let's see. We're going to... Maybe if I open...